to name, of course, for the bidders in the crowd. Good luck with your bidding today. To those successful purchases for tonight, well, hey, we just wish you congratulations in advance. Well, we'll move along there. The Ray White Ringwood team, some of us are Mets, some of the team. Of course, we do have a mortgage broker in our business. Lots of uncertainty at the moment with interest rates rising. Are you getting the best deal? There is a big difference from lender to lender. So if you're unsure, you want to see what your mortgage is, or perhaps you're looking to buy a property, give Ben a call. There's his details on there. He'll be more than happy to help any way that they can. The rental market, it is going gangbusters at the moment. If you've always thought about buying an investment property or your own investment properties and you want to get some advice, make sure you are maximising your rental return because, yes, as I said, the rental market is going absolutely bananas. Give Will a call. There's his details. Shoot him a text. Give him an email. He'll be more than happy anyway that he can. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 3 wonderful opportunities that we have on offer for you this evening and your spirited bidding. So we'll move along, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting for one person to jump on in and have to jump on in. So tonight's auction, ladies and gentlemen, of course, they will be conducted in accordance with any rules that are made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any late bidder offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. So what that means in layman's terms is I'm going to give everyone ample warning. I'm going to call the property 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call. But when the gavel falls, all over, red rover. We can't take any late bids past that point. Of course, the vendors, they do have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits bidders attempting to stop other bidders from bidding, and the law does provide fines for this conduct. The rules that do permit vendor bids, I make it really simple and really obvious. And we're going to make this bid on behalf of the vendor. In fact, I make it so simple and so obvious. I'll even use those words, a vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few ways that you can bid here this evening. So the first option is if you are on the phone to one of our marketing agents or one of our team members out the back, you can tell them your bid and they will bid on your behalf. The second way, which is probably the way that I would suggest, is you can use the in-call messages or the chat function out there on the screen. You can see, so down the bottom right of your screen, you'll see the 2 little people and the number 99 was 100, now 99 people. That's how many people are on the meeting. Next to that is a little chat function or speech blurb, whatever you want to call it. Click on that and that brings up the chat function. As you can see, auction reporters and MO and unknown, you've just tested it out there, so you can type your bid into that. It'll pop up on the screen. Just bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, my job here this evening is to help guide you where you need to be. So just because you bid an amount doesn't mean we're taking that amount. Yes, we all know it's working, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you a tip. You don't all need to test it. It should be working. But anyway, go your hardest. So just keep an ear out. I'll make sure that you know that we are taking that bid or if we're seeking a different bid. As I said, my job here is to help guide you to where you need to be to bid and buy here this evening. Okay, let's move it along, please, Hayley. Let's get the juice of fun. So we raise money, ladies and gentlemen, here at Ray White Ring. We do raise money for the Finners gift, which is part of the cardiovascular part of the Women's and Children's Hospital. We raise money for for much needed equipment, of course. So we're going to donate a bottle of Verve for your bidding today, and all proceeds will go to the Women's and Children's Hospital Finners gift in the cardiovascular part. So let's get it underway. Who wants a bottle of Verve? Where do we go? Opening bidder offer. The way. What do we want to pay? Start anywhere you like. All goes to charity. Bottle of Verve. Nice evening for a couple of glasses. $915,000 for the Verve. We're buying the Verve here, guys. We're buying the Verve. Bottle of champagne, not the properties. $25. I'll take it there at $25. $35 with you, Helen. $35, I've got it there. $35, you're in front. Let's go back, mate. What do you say? 50 at 35, I have. That's $35 now. Clearly been offered at 35. Get a call it 3 times, Helen. Very cheap bottle of champagne. $35. First call with you, Helen. Second call with you, Helen. Third, 45 got it there. 45 with you, Cam. 50, Josh, got you back there. That's with Josh there at $50. That's $50 now. Let's go up to 60. 55, I'll take, Alan. That's 55. The bid's with you. You got the champagne. Call 3 times. No better bid. You bought it. That's $55. $50 the bid. First call with you, Alan. Got the champagne. Second call. Third, final time. We're selling. So, congratulations. What I'll do, Hayley, if you could just put your mobile number in, please, Hayley, into the chat. Helen, if you could just contact Hayley and she'll organise the payment. Go, like I said, go straight to the Children's Hospital. Really, really good cause. Well, let's get things underway. Lot number 1, which is 1/13 Darwin Road in Boronia. Onto the slides we go. There it is. Lot number 1, 1/13 Darwin Road in Boronia. We offer it here. We do call for a 10% deposit upon signing of the contracts. 30 to 45 day settlement is what is on offer for you. And what a fantastic property, ladies and gentlemen. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, single carport there. No owners corporation, which is really rare with these types of properties. Of course, modern throughout. You've got beautiful kitchen, stone benches throughout, low maintenance courtyards, all in a great location, walking distance to Knox City. You've got train stations, Boronia Central going under, a huge major upgrade. It's a wonderful property in a wonderful location. Probably why there's been a bit of interest in it. I guess I'll throw it over to you. Opening bidder offer, get me underway. 1/13 Darwin Road in Boronia. Where do I start? That's 550 with you, TY. I'll take it. That's 550. Got the starter here, unfortunately, GJ. At 550. 60 research. 550 I have. 550,000 now. TY's got the bid. 550 now. Call it 3 times. 60 got you back. Good luck. That's 560 with you, JG. That's 560. Where do we go, TY? 70 got you back. Suggest 600. That's 570 with you, TY. First call, 570,000. Second call, 570,000. 80, got you back. That's 580,000 now. Clear bid off of that. 2 people fighting it out. 90, there it is. That's 590, the competition. Let's go, 600. That's 590, 600. That's 600 the bid now. 10 I search. That's 600 I have. Bid now for 610. First call with you. 10 got you back. That's 610. That's 610 the bid now. Clear bit off it here. That's 610. 20 in the search. There it is. That's 20 right on cue. We're in sync. I like it. That's 620 the bid now. 30. That's 620 first call. 30 there it is. Again on cue. That's 630,000. That's 630. 40 we go. 630 now. Clear bit off it here. 630. 40. 30 the bid. 40 there it is. That's 640. 50. 50 we go. Seems to be I call it once and then the bid comes in. So 640 once. 50 I search. 640,000. There it is. Nearly got to the 2. That's 650. That's 650 the bid now. Clear bid off. It is 60 we search. 650. Taking 10s at the moment. Not taking 5s. 660 where you need to be. Appreciate the offer at 5. Not taking them. 60, can I say? Thought about it, made sense. Right, we'll go there. That's 660. Let's go 70. That's 660 the bid now. 660 clearly bid off. First call with you, TY. You've got the bid at 660. 70 to get you back. Second call, 660,000. Third, final time. That's 660,000. JG, you started. Surely we're not done now. 70, can I say? With you, TY. Appreciate the patience. Same courtesy should you need it. 660 the bid. 70, can I say, JG? I'll take 5 if it gets you back now. What about 65? Can't be any more fairer than that. Taking 5. I'll take 5, not 1. 5 I'll take. 665 I will take. 65, not the 1. Appreciate the offer, though. Come with me for 65. 660 the bid. Clearly bid an offer now at 660. 65. Thought about it, made sense. Thank you. At 670 we go. 670 I search against you, TY. 65 I have. First call at 665. Second call, 665. Third, final time. 665 got you back. At 70. Against you, JJ. Let's get 75. 670 the bid, 75 I search. First call, 670. 75 come on with. Second call, 670,000. Third, final time, JG. Think about it. 3 bedrooms. Timber floors throughout, the nice modern bathroom right on cue there. Large kitchen, stone benches throughout, the lovely courtyard out the back. Hell of a lot of real estate here for that price. At 670 the bid. 75, JG. Have I got you back? I need to know in, out, what are we doing? I'm going to call it third time. At 670. Third and final time. Have we seen your best? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, we're just going to press pause on the auction. We're going to go speak to our owners. We'll be back before you can say cat in the hat. Appreciate your patience, everyone, as we can imagine, buying and selling real estate. Big decision. Just want to confirm we are on the market now. 670,000. No better bid. You're buying it and moving to Boronia on the market, and we sell. Any rise at all? Now's the time to jump on in. JG, you're playing for keeps now. You've done the work. You've got it up to on the market. Now you can buy it. You're at the finish line, but I need to know because I'm going to call it 3 times. No better bid. We're going to sell away. First call at 670,000. I'll take your $1,000 bid now, JJ, if it gets you back. Second call at 670,000. In, out, I need to know. Now's the time. I'll take $1,000 if it gets you back. 670,000. Third, final time. JG, are you in? Are you out? I need to know. Have we seen your best? I'm going to take it that you're out. Okay, I appreciate your patience. I think you bought it, TY. We're selling. We're selling. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sold. Congratulations. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Let's move on. Time, bit of a technical issue going on there, of course. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, an opportunity like no other, whether you want to come in, renovate the property, restore it to its former glory. As they say, you can't renovate the location. Walking distance to the train station, Eastland, you got Eastlink right there, you got Aquanation across the road. Ringwood secondary zone, parks at the end of the street. It's a wonderful location. You cannot get any better than that. Perhaps you're looking for a first home buyer or you are looking to add to your property portfolio. It is a wonderful, wonderful spot in a wonderful location. Here we go, back to the Dennis Haley. Thanks for having. Good to have you back. Well, 2/14 Barclay Street in Ringwood. Where do we start? Any bid or offer we will take. Where do we want to start? Suggest a bid at 400,000. Hell of a lot of real estate here at that price for 400. Started with me, a vendor bid of $400,000. 400 I have. 400 I'll take. 400 I have. 410. Let's go. At 400 with me, the vendor bid. First call, 400,000. Second call, 400,000. Third, final time, $400,000. Just want to remind you that we have got interest in the property, what we call post-auction competitions. We've got people are hoping that it doesn't sell here. There it is, SA. I've got you in at 410 and welcome. 410, you got the bid at the moment at 410, I'll take. First call at 410. Second call, 410. Third, final time at 410,000. Back with me, the vendor. Go vendor bid at 430. At 430 with me, the vendor. At 430, 50 we take. Let's go 450 SA. At 430, clearly bid now. First call, 430. 50 I search. Second call, 430, 50 to get you back. Third, final time at 430,000 with me, the vendor. 50 can I say, SA? As I said before, well, I was going to say before, if we pass the property into you and you are the highest bid, it means that you get sole rights to negotiate with the vendor. You close the door on all the interest that we have after auction. All the people are hoping that it doesn't sell and that they can buy it after auction. But you've got to be able to be last to do that. In the land of auctions, if you want to be first, you've got to be last. At 430 with me, the vendor, you don't have an advantage, SA. No one, you don't get the right to negotiate. What happens there is we'll take your offer, we'll take all the other offers after auction, and we'll present them all to the owner. You have to compete against more buyers. But if you want to give yourself the chance to buy it, 450, give yourself the chance to talk with the vendor. I'll tell you what I say. If you bid at 450, I won't vendor bid against you. Trust me, I'm a real estate agent. You can believe me. At 450, I search. I'm going to call it 3 more times. At 430, first call. At 430, second call. At 430, third, final time. Well, what we're going to do is press pause here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back before you can say frog in a sock. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Couple conversations going on out the back. So what we might do is we might just press pause on lot number 2, and we're going to move along to lot number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event, the main dessert, 23 Trevallyn Close in Montrose. We do sell it today by public auction. We do call for a 10% deposit upon signing of the contract with balance to be paid in 90 to 120 days, which is the settlement. A couple parties, of course, saw some variations to those terms. Those variations have been approved. So bid with confidence, knowing the vendors have done absolutely everything that they can to make it simple for you to bid and buy here this evening. And what a wonderful opportunity that we have on offer for your spirit of it at 1,851 square metres of the finest soil that Montrose has on offer. That's right, 1,851. That is a large block of land, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, beautiful pool, the weatherboard frontage, of course. You got the spa, the shed, the garage, entertaining area, plenty, multiple living areas. It is all that you do. Also, the large kitchen, ducted heating. Beautiful. There it is, entertaining. What a party house. It'd be nice to be sitting up there tonight. Beautiful, large kitchen. It's a wonderful property in a wonderful location. Stroll up to the Montrose shop. You got the primary school across the road and everything that we come to love to we call a Montrose home. It's a wonderful property in a wonderful location. Guess it's time to find out what it's worth. Opening bidder offer to get me underway. 23 Trevallyn Close in Montrose. You've seen it. You loved it. Now's your chance to bid and buy it. Where do we go? Opening bid. Get me underway. Where do we start at 950,000 with UMO? You're in front, 60. There it is. There's the competition at 960 against you. Let's go 80. At 960, I have 1,000,005. Big bang bang. They're on the market, Brendan. We're selling away. No better bid. You bought it at 1,060. 1060 the bid. At 1060, I have 1,060. Clearly bid it off. And on the market, we sell. No better bid. 1.1. Bang. Knockout big. Mike Tyson would be proud. At 1,100,000, $1,000. See if it pays off, Brendan. Interesting tactic. At 1,100,000. I'm going to call it 3 times. On the market, we sell. Surely we're not done at this price. First call, 1,100,000. Second call, 1,100,000. On the market, we sell. Got you back, reappeared. 1.2 is that. $1.2 million from you, James Cameron. Is that right? Just confirm. $100 rise on that. $1.2 million, James, if you could just confirm. Emma, that's fine. You can bid. You just got to type your bid in. Type in how much you want to bid. James, there's a bid with you. Just to confirm there. $1.2 million. 1.210. I'll get you in a second now. And 1.225. At 1,225,000. 1.25. 1,250,000. We're off and racing. 1,250,000. 75, I suggest. 1,250,000 with you, KD. The late bid. Interesting tactic. Let's see if it pays off. First call. 1,260,000. Buzzer beater. You reappeared like Houdini, like a magic trick. Good to have you. 1.26. 1,260,000 against you, KD. Let's go 70. First call. 1,260,000. Second call. 1,260,000. Surely not just the only bid, KD. Surely you've got more in the kit bag. Third and final time. I'll take 5. Why not? 6-5. Back with you, Mario. 1,265,000. 70. Got you in there. New face of the race. Welcome. 1,270,000 of the bid. Against you, Mario. First call. 1,270,000 we have. Second call. 75. There it is. Stay alive. 1,275,000. Suggest 1.3. 1.28 I'll take. Still suggest 1.3. 1,280,000 with you there. Terry and Dale, got you there. First call, 1,280,000. On the market, we sell. Playing for keeps. Now's the time to bid. Second call, 1,280,000. Not taking 2s. I'll take 5, nothing less at the moment. A 5 will get you back. 82, it won't. 85, thought about it, made sense. 1,285,000. Suggest the 5s don't work, Terry. All right, we'll go 5. 1,290,000. Same with UFM. Suggest that the 5s don't work. Let's go a nice round number. $1.3 million. Us auctioneers, we love the round numbers. 1.3, I suggest. On the market, we sell. First call, 1,290,000. Against you, EEM. Second call, 1,290,000. 95. Got you back. I'll take it. 1.3, I'll still suggest. 1 million, that's it, got it back. I knew the 1.3 without the GPS was just off. At 1.3 with you, Terry, I got it there. 1,300,000. First call. EEM. Let's go 5 on top perhaps, or 10. 1.31. 1.315. 1.32. You just tell me when to stop. I'll keep going up. 1.325. 1.310. All right, we'll go there. At 1,310,000 the bid. Let's go another 20 or 10 on top. 1.32 I suggest. 315, all right. Say alive, 1,315,000. Suggest 1.32. First call, 1,315,000. 1.315. Second call. Third, final time. I need to know. In, out, surely you don't want to be done. Look at that beautiful pool area. The spa, the kitchen, it's a wonderful property. You got so close, EEM. You're so close. The keys were within your grasp, but unfortunately now they're with Terry at 1,315,000. I'll take 5 on top. What about I'll split the difference? Not 1, we'll go 2.5. What about 2.5? Nice, easy number down the middle. 1,317,500. Come with me for that. Small of it. All right, we'll just go 1.32. 1.32 we have. I'll take it. Why not? It's all money. 1,320,000. See, that's what happens there. Yeah. You do the small bid. They just encourage the next bid. You got to do a bigger jump. $1,000 bids. They're just encouraging the next bid. You encourage them to bid against you. 1,320,000. First call. Suggest 5, but up to you. Second call. $1.32 million. New face in the race and welcome. With you, Christian, at 1.325. First call, 1.325. Against you, Terry. Suggest 5 on top. Got it there, 1.33. What about 10 on top? 1.34, Christian. First call, 1.33. On the market, we sell away. Second call, 1.33 the bid. Third and final time, Christian. 3.4, 10 on top, I got it. 1.34. Suggest another 10 on top, Terry. 1.35, I suggest. 1.34 the bid. Clearly bid and offered. 1.34 for the first call. That meant to be 4.5. 4.5, Terry, I think you wanted to say there. Just confirm the bid. 1.34 I have. We've got to be north of that. 1.345 where you need to be, Terry. And I thought about it. Yep, I knew what you meant. Thank you there. 1.345. Let's go 10 on top, Christian. 1.355, I suggest. Show me your mean business. 1.345 I have. First call. On the market, we sell. Quick fire auction. Second call. Got you back there at 50. 1.35. Quick bid, let's go, Terry. Where do we go from here? You type the number, I'll just yell it out. First call, 1.35. On the market, we sell. 3.2. All right, I'll take it. Woohoo. 1.352. Let's go 5 on top, Christian. Let's go 5.7. 1.357, I suggest. Up to you. First call, 1.352. Current bid, 55, I'll take. 3 on top. Where do we go, Terry? 1.355. We have. First call, 1,355. 1,360. Even better. 65, Christian, I think. 60 I have. 65 I search. First call, 1,360 the bid. Second call, 1,360. 65 suggest, Christian. Jump on in. Third, final time. 1,365. Other better. There it is. 1,365. 70 we go, Terry. First call, 365. With a 1 in front of it, of course. 70, there it is. 1.37. 1.375 I go. First call, 1.37. 75 I suggest. Second call, 1,370,000. 75. 80. Thought we're going to get into a little bit of a rhythm there. 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 75. I got it. 1.375. First call on the market, we sell. 80 to jump back in, Dale and Terry. Second call, $1,375,000. 80, there it is. 85, Christian, we go. 80 I have. First call, 1.38. 4 zeros after that. Second call, 1,380,000, 85. 1.385. I suggest a knockout bid. Let's go 1.4. Up to you, though. 1.4 I suggest. 1.385 I have. First call, 1,385. Suggest 1.4. Second call, 1,385. 90. Wishful thinking perhaps by me, but I'll take it at 90. 1.39. 95 we go to Christian. Or still suggest that 1.4. First call, 1,390,000. Second call, 390 with you, Terry and Dale. Against you, Christian. 5 will get you back. Third, final time. Now's the time. 1.4, big, bold bid for the auction. Last lunge of the keys. I like it. At $1.4 million, nice round number. Where do we go, Terry? 405 perhaps, I suggest, or 410, or 420. Up to you. At $1,400,000. First call. On the market, we sell. 410. Like it. At 1.41. 1.41. Let's go 20. 1.42, I suggest. First call. Second call, 1,410,000. 1.41 on the market we sell. Over $400,000 above the reserve. Third, final time, 1.41. Christian, you've done all the work. Now's not the time to be sold. Let's go 20. Last roll of the dice. 1.41 is the bid. Christian, are we in? Are we out? Have we seen your bet? Think about it. 1,851 square metres. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Walk up to the shops, the pool, the party area, the shed, the kitchen in there, the floors throughout. There just doesn't seem to be many other properties like this on the market. You are so close. You are so close. You don't want to go back to realestate.com. You don't want to have to go back to spending your Saturdays at open homes and talking to real estate agents. Let's be honest. I'd pay another 10 grand if it meant I never have to talk to a real estate agent ever again. At 1.41, you are so close. I need to know, are you in, are you out? Appreciate your patience, Terry. Same courtesy for you. Should we were selling your place, you want me to make sure every buyer has had the opportunity to pay for it. I'm going to sell it though, Christian. Are you in, are you out? I need to know. I'll take a $5,000 bid if it gets you back. Properties like this, they don't come up very often. These guys, these vendors, they hung on to it for 15 years. That's how much they loved it. That's how much they didn't want to move out of it. That is like every other property in the street. They just don't come back. Thought about it, mate, sense. I've done enough to convince you. Well done at 1.415. Where do we go from here, Terry? 1.415 the bid. I'm going to call it 3 times. You're in front, Christian. First call, 20. There it is. Now you're second, unfortunately. Terry, you're back in front. 1.42. Where do we go from here, Christian? 2.5, I suggest. First call, 1,420,000. Second call, 1,420,000. Christian, in, out. I need to know. I can't reuse all the lines that I used last time. I don't have that much material, unfortunately. Out, you sure? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Think about it. 1,851 square metres. 4 bedrooms, the Weatherboy facade. Where are you going to find an opportunity like this? And guess what? When you buy a property that's so heavily competed like this, you know what that means? It means that everyone else is thinking what you're thinking, which is this is a really nice place. It means that when you go to sell it, it's going to be just as competitive in years to come, which means you're going to make a lot of money. So what is an extra 5 or 10 grand now? You get the pool, you get the lifestyle, you get the land, you get the location, and you get the house. At the moment, you don't have any of that. I need to know, are you sure you're done? Appreciate your patience, Dale and Terry. As I said, cheeky side note, if I was selling your place, you want me to be doing the same thing. Have we seen your best, Christian? Have I kept you back in? I'll take a $2,000 bid if it gets you back. Think about it, Christian. If you bid $2,000, the worst thing that happens is that you might buy it. Because if they bid over the top, you've spent no money. The last roll of the dice, the worst thing that happens for a $2,000 bid is that you might get to sign the contract and get to move into 23 Trevallyn Close in Montrose. Are you in? Are you out? Have I done enough to convince you now? Can you just say, I'm going to sell away otherwise? Appreciate your patience, Terry. As I said, Christian, need to get some clear instructions. In, out, what are we doing? I'm going to call it 3 times. I'm just going to sell it, Christian. I need to know. I'm going to take it by your silence that we have exceeded your limit and that you're not going to take any more. But as I said, for $2,000, the worst thing that happens is you buy it. They bid over the top. You spent no money. Think about it. In a crazy sort of world, I kind of make sense there. At 1,420,000, get a call it 3 times. First call, Christian. In, out, what are we doing? Second call, Christian. Need to know. Third, final time. Christian, I'm going to sell away. We're selling. Ladies and gentlemen, we've sold. Congratulations. Thanks for coming into our auction. We hope you have a lovely, lovely evening. We hope to see you in the next Ringwood online auctions.